Flint's Classic Rock 103.9, The Fox. It is the Fox Lounge, live and local with in-house media. Joel Pratt, the voice you heard a couple of minutes ago, owner of in-house media. You brought a special guest tonight, man. Who's this cat and what's happening with him?
This is one of my really good friends. This is Mike, and he was actually one of my very first clients. He's the owner of Aerial Marketing Productions, and
Cool.
I'm going to let him take over and explain himself to you because this guy's got one of the greatest stories I've ever heard.
Shoot it, Mike. What do you got for us tonight?
Hey, Mac. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you. Talk about your business a little bit, man, because I know it's all tied into what we're talking about tonight. Lay it on us.
Yeah, so I'm the founder of Aerial Marketing Productions, and our goal is to help promote other people's passions, art, music, business, things they're really putting themselves all into through skydiving. It's a very visually captivating thing, and
Okay.
I feel like I can help promote that, those both into live events as well as media packages we offer for promotionals. The sky is no longer the limit. Imagination really is what I like to say. Say you're a musical artist,
Right.
and you're performing at a festival.
Okay.
You want us to take your flag, take your logo, take your band,
Yeah.
your newest album cover, and land right next to the stage.
So it's
open your performance.
So it's promotional too that goes into it. So wow, that's ingenious.
Absolutely.
He needed a band, and my band, Approaching Autumn, was
Yeah.
the band that he just picked to want to do this for, which thank you again for doing that. So me and my bassist funded part of the flag. He funded the rest. He got it made, did some practices with it,
Yeah.
and then did something absolutely insane and went over to Egypt and flew our band name over the pyramids of Egypt. And
Yeah.
as far as we know so far from what we've dug, we are actually the first band in history
Wow.
to have our name
That's
flown
cool.
over the pyramids of Egypt because of him and Ehrin Huhn, right? Is that how you say her last name?
Yep.
Yep. She's
So-
the photographer that he was speaking of.
Part of the idea with this is myself being a musician wanted to take that local band and put them in the spotlight.
Right.
So that's really where my head's at with this. But we've
Oh, okay.
absolutely been working with bands like Bumpin' Uglies,
Okay.
who headline their own festival in Pennsylvania. We've got a rather large flag for them.
There could be somebody out there that's having a grand opening of a business that is really trying to make a statement that's unique. You could be the guy going over the top when they cut the ribbon and saying 20% off whatever, or grand opening, blah, 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 and then bring it down right in the parking lot or wherever the area is. And wow.
Absolutely,
Dude, you could have
absolutely.
flew into the LA Challenge now that I think about it,
Yeah.
man. He could have flown in during the golf games,
When
dude.
you're flying into stuff like this, does it require a permit, or do you just say, hey?
No, it absolutely does through
Okay.
both the FAA and the USPA, and I'm licensed to pull all of that, as well as the insurance required.
Yeah.
My business will handle all of that hassle-free. You come at me with the idea, and you can reach out to me at booking@aerialmarketingproductions.com.
All right.
Send that an email, and we'll spitball the ideas, and I'll take care of the legalities.
You
of
got
it.
some social media platforms that people can kind of see. Do you have any video, maybe YouTube or
Oh,
wherever
yeah, he's got lots
people
of
can
content.
go to take a peek?
Absolutely. It's all my socials are at aerialmarketingproductions.com, and in-house media here has been building and designing an awesome website for us, and I'm
Cool.
very thankful to have them in our corner. That's www.aerialmarketingproductions.com.
Cool. And you're here in town. You're a local guy.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Wow, what a fascinating story. The pyramids of Egypt. Wow. Got some events coming up. Explain what they are, where they are, how people can get there. Is it a ticketed event? Is it free? Give us a scoop on what you got going on.
Yeah, well, all of our events can be found on our website that in-house media made,
Okay.
aerialmarketingproductions.com. But our next immediate event, I'm actually really honored to say this. The owner of the Misty Blues, Amanda Scheffler, who's been my mentor since I decided I wanted to start demonstration skydiving, which is
Right.
it's really its own animal. She personally invited me to come and jump with her into the docking stadium September 16th.
Okay, what is the docking stadium?
That's in Adrian, Michigan. It's the
Oh.
Bulldogs football stadium.
Oh, okay.
That's their homecoming game.
Are you coming in at halftime? Are you
So we're going to be kicking off the game, and it's a very interesting logistically because the stadium itself, if you've ever looked at it, it's a little bit underground.
Yes.
What?
It sits in a bowl.
Yep.
So how that's going to be That could be difficult to fly into.
It's
And
gonna
they
be
have a
different.
track that runs on the outer perimeter of the stadium, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
I
Yep.
think so, yeah. So yeah, it dips in a bowl. So talk about the logistics. This is fascinating.
I'm not going to be jumping flags, and this is really Amanda's ball game. I'm just there as, hey, I'm proud of you. You got your pro rating.
Yeah.
You're ready for this, Mike. And I'm kind of tagging along. And again,
But you're
kinda
tagging along
shadowing her.
in the air.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're not sitting in the stadium waiting for her to land. You're going to be right next to her.
I'm going to be shadowing her down the whole time.
So what's the target? The 50-yard line?
Yes, sir.
Right on their logo.
Right on their logo.
Wow.
Dude, that's so cool.
Super cool.
The display we're working at, you're just going to have to see.
Cool.
Ah.
So for the fans up there in Adrian, the Bulldog fans that are coming to the game, the season ticket holders, or even folks that like college football, that'll make the hour and 20-minute trip up to Adrian. That's going to be a trip.
No joke.
That's going to be
awesome,
super
man.
cool. Now, if you have other outlets for this type of an event, people can contact you. If high schools want to do it, if other colleges want to do it, small scale colleges, maybe even like State or U of M or whatever, that would be cool. You're the, and I want to word this the right way, you're the small scale flyover for the game. You know what
Yes,
I
sir.
mean? You don't get
Absolutely.
to, just because you can't fly jets over Bulldog Stadium in Adrian doesn't mean there can't be an aerial show.
Honestly, I think Mike's gig is a lot cooler because yes, jets are great, jets are cool, but those people, like, that's something that they do constantly. Like, every time he does an event, it's something different. It's a challenge because logistically he has to make sure that he's all his
Right.
mathematical equations are correct to make sure
Yeah.
he's going to come into the right spot.
That's wild. Mike, fascinating. Again, give us your platforms in case anybody in the audience tonight is interested in seeing this, hiring you on for something unique and cool for a business. Again, all your information can be found coming through our friends from In-House Media, so lead them to it.
Yeah, our website, designed by In-House Media, is aerialmarketingproductions.com, and all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, at Aerial Marketing Productions.
Very cool. I appreciate you sharing your story, dude. That was one cool tale you told tonight. We'll take a time out, come back, and close shop after Sticks 103.9 The Fox.